Top 10 Lost. Civilizations that vanished without a trace. History isn't just about what we remember. It's also about what we've forgotten. All over the world, ancient civilizations once thrived, developed complex societies, and left behind incredible achievements, only to disappear. No farewell, no final message, just ruins and questions. Here are 10 lost civilizations that vanished, leaving behind only mystery. The Nabateans. The Nabateans built Petra, a majestic city carved into the cliffs of present-day Jordan. They thrived through trade and mastered desert water systems, creating a flourishing kingdom around the 4th century BCE. But after Roman annexation in 106 CE, their culture faded. Their language, religion, and identity vanished into history, leaving behind only stone. 9. The Indus Valley Civilization. The Indus Valley Civilization, 3,300 to 1,300 BCE, was one of the world's earliest urban societies. Cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa featured advanced sanitation and city planning. But around 1900 BCE, it began to decline. Climate change, shifting rivers, or loss of trade could be to blame. We still can't read their script, so their story ends in silence. 8. The Olmecs. The Olmecs lived in southern Mexico from 1600 to 400 BCE and are often called the mother culture of Mesoamerica. They carved giant stone heads and developed early forms of writing, art, and religion. Then, gone. Whether due to environmental shifts or political collapse, their civilization disappeared and we know little about who they were. 7. The Hittites. The Hittites were a major Bronze Age power based in modern-day Turkey. Rivals of Egypt, they had cities, diplomacy, and advanced metallurgy. Around 1200 BCE, during the Bronze Age collapse, their empire disintegrated. Cities were burned, and writing disappeared. They were forgotten for centuries until rediscovered by archaeologists in the 20th century. The Mycenaeans. The Mycenaeans ruled Greece before the Classical period, from 1600 to 1100 BCE. Known for palatial centers, gold artifacts, and as potential participants in the Trojan War, their civilization fell during the same Bronze Age collapse that took the Hittites. Causes may include war, drought, or famine. Greece then entered a dark age. The Khmer Empire. The Khmer Empire ruled much of Southeast Asia from the 9th to 15th centuries, with Angkor as its capital. Angkor Wat, the empire's architectural jewel, reflects their grandeur. At its peak, Angkor was one of the largest cities in the world, but by the 1400s, it was abandoned, possibly due to drought, war, or ecological collapse. The jungle reclaimed their cities. The Clovis culture. The Clovis were among the earliest known cultures in North America, existing around 13,000 years ago. Named after their unique spear points, the Clovis people spread widely and quickly across the continent. Then they vanished. Climate change or overhunting may have led to their disappearance, but we may never know for sure. 3. The ancestral Puebloans, Anasazi. Between 900 and 1300 CE, the ancestral Puebloans built cities in cliffs and deserts of the American Southwest. At places like Chaco Canyon and Mesa Verde, they developed roads, observatories, and complex societies. But by the late 1200s, they abandoned these cities. Theories include drought, resource depletion, or conflict. Today, their descendants, such as the Hopi, still honor their memory. The Minoans. The Minoans thrived on Crete from 3000 to 1450 BCE, building elaborate palaces and sea trade networks. Their art, advanced architecture, and undeciphered linear A script suggest a rich culture. Then disaster struck. A volcanic eruption on nearby Thera, Santorini, may have triggered tsunamis and destabilized the society. Their disappearance remains one of the ancient world's greatest mysteries, and may even be linked to the legend of Atlantis. 1. The builders of Göbekli Tepe. Göbekli Tepe, located in modern-day Turkey, is over 11,000 years old, older than Stonehenge or the pyramids. Built by hunter-gatherers, this site contains massive stone pillars arranged in complex circles with carvings of animals and symbols. But mysteriously, it was intentionally buried thousands of years ago. We don't know who built it, what it meant, or why they vanished. It suggests a lost civilization that predates written history and rewrites everything we thought we knew. Final thoughts. These lost civilizations show us that even the greatest societies can fall and sometimes disappear entirely. From the jungles of Cambodia to the deserts of Turkey, they left behind ruins that speak louder than words. What caused their collapse? War, drought, or something we haven't yet discovered? Which civilization fascinates you the most? Drop a comment below. And if you're into ancient mysteries, unsolved history, and top 10s like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. Until next time, stay curious.